Welcome to my price prediction for Algorand in 2023. Can Algorand go from its current price at this 10-cent range all the way to the old all-time high, nearly 3,000% away? I'll show you everything that you need to know about Algorand in this price prediction video, so make sure you watch until the end. Before I jump straight into the video, make sure to check out my trading masterclass that's currently 50% off in this video description. I teach you everything you need to know to become a consistent, long-term, profitable trader in any market that you see fit. So make sure to check it out right now. The absolute first thing that I like to do when doing a price prediction is going to a longer term time frame, such as the weekly time frame. I then like to scroll out and actually have a look at what the price action has been doing in the past. When I actually look at this current price, one thing that really stands out to me is basically that we're in a form of a trading range where price is failing to break above this upper band and price is also failing to break below this lower band. You can see that price has had a lot of support here back in this 2020 region, and look at the region that we're currently supporting in 2023. It's the exact same region that we're using as a support level that we did over 3 years ago. And since we made this high through here, we basically made a 3-push wedge, 1, 2, 3 pushes wedge, where we then expect those 2 big movements to the downside. So we're basically having a resistance level in this zone. We also have a support level, in my opinion, in this zone. And if we look at the current price point, we're actually right in this perfect support level zone. The goal of trading is really to be buying in this bottom 25% of this overall channel right here, and then to be selling in the top 25% of this overall channel. That's really the goal of trading, is to be buying low, selling high, buying low in the market. So now that we've got that out of the way, I already know that personally I'll be looking at more longs in this position than I'll be looking for shorts. Reason being is we're right in the bottom of this overall trading range. Even if we're only able to come back to around this 50% level of this trading range from our current price all the way up, that's over 1,700%, an easy 15x plus of returns on your potential position. So that's an absolutely fantastic trade to be looking at, and that's why I really am interested in Algorand in 2023. Now that we know that we are in a support level for Algorand and we have that higher probability of potentially buying low then looking to sell high, I'm scrolling in, still staying on the weekly time frame, but looking at the current price point that's actually happened. So basically looking at only 2023 and forward. Looking at this current price point, it's very, very, very clear that we clearly have a downtrending exponential moving average. This orange line right through here is known as the 20 exponential moving average. And when we have the 20 EMA on the weekly chart, it is known as the medium term trend of the chart. It's clear that we have this downwards trend on the exponential moving average, which means that there's a higher probability of continued downside momentum at this current point in its price action. You can see that we have this short-term exponential moving average. We also have the medium-term exponential moving average. And between these two prices is known as the value zone. Every time we're coming into the value zone, we're getting sells. We slightly poked above the value zone, we're getting sells. We come back into the value zone, people are selling. Coming back into the value zone, people are selling. Price is potentially looking to come back into the value zone. And what will happen? We look to the left, we see that what's happening, we expect the same thing to happen. We expect more downside momentum in this current price point for Algorand. It's just inevitable. Because we've got this downwards trending EMA, when we even scroll out on the price, you can see that we've basically been down for 2 years straight. If we look at this high and look at how much price has actually dropped, we're down over 95%, basically 96, nearly 97% down. So it's clear that we're in a downtrend. Now, you're saying that, John, you were in the bottom 25% of this support channel and you're looking to buy. Yes, I would be looking to buy, but the one thing and the main thing that I need on this chart to be looking to buy is I need this exponential moving average to be sloping very similar to like this to the upside. I never can buy in these downward sloping markets. I'm actually banned from buying when the long-term trend is to the downside, because it makes more sense that we're in this downside momentum, that you look to sell in areas like this value zone and you can swing for basically 6 months of the year and you can make a 40-50% position to the downside. Look, if you sold that position, you make 75% to the downside. Rather than trying to buy in this position, make 1 or 2% to the upside, you're just trying to play higher probabilities. That's what I teach in my trading course. I'm trying to be a master of trading, understanding exactly what has the highest probability in the market. So again, we have this downwards trending EMA. Really what I'd be actually looking for, the price action, would be to come up back into this area. We do have areas of support and then we will reject. Price will come back and actually retest this bottom zone again. Then we'll have a rejection. We'll come up, we'll come down, we'll come up, we'll come down. And what this sideways trading range price action actually allows, what it will allow is it will allow this exponential moving average through here to actually even out. And then it will be slightly up, slightly down, slightly up, slightly down. And look at the difference that this exponential moving average would have comparatively to this one to the left. The one to the left has a massively downsloping exponential moving average, but when we look here, we're trying to get this exponential moving average to actually eventually go sideways, which will then allow to then choose its direction. It will then allow this direction to be chosen to the upside, where we then can have this breakout. We have this positively slope on the exponential moving average, and that's when I'll look to buy. I'll only be looking to buy when we have the positive slope exponential moving average on the weekly time frame. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and you hit the bell notification, because as soon as Algorand is ready to buy on the weekly time frame, I'll be bringing out a massive video so you're all ready to purchase with me. Now that we understand why Algorand isn't a current buy at this current price point, but it will be very soon, so you need to stay tuned to this video, let's actually find out some potential zones to be looking to sell in the market once we do eventually get that buying opportunity to come upon us. The first thing that I like to do when doing this is actually grabbing the Fibonacci retracement tool. I go to this high right through here that we made at this $2.08 level. I then drag it to this current low. I need to scroll in slightly so I can get the perfect price. There we go. And now we scroll back out to the chart and we see some levels of confluence that are actually being populated. So we've got the 0.382, the 0.5, the 618 level, and the 1-to-1 back at this high through this region. So we're now going to scroll into the chart through this region here. If we can see and find some potential sell zones in the market that have multiple confluence points. Now I've scrolled into the chart where I'm actually focusing on this part right through here, which is just below the 0.382 level on the Fibonacci retracement. The reason I want to point out here is we can see we have support, support, support in this region. Then we have major upside momentum. Then look what happens. We have support again in this region. We have support again in this region. We have support again in this region. So all through here, we've got support in this region. Then look what happens. When we actually scroll into the chart on this left-hand side, we get a break below this support level. We then come back, retest this support level as a resistance level, then get a major breakout to the downside. These support to resistance flips, I'm telling you, are extremely, extremely profitable trading strategies in the market. Just actually delete this square off the chart and actually make a line on our chart so we can see where this perfectly lines up with. When we actually scroll out, we can see where our current first price target is actually situated. It's situated just below the 0.382 level. So there is no confluence zone with the 382 level, but with this support to resistance flip, it makes a lot of sense that this will be a region that some people will be looking to get out of their trade. And if we look at our current price point from this price to our target, that's an 815% gain in the market. This would definitely be a reasonable position to at least take a portion of your trading profits off. Let's say 10%, even 20%. If you were to take 20% of your trading profits off here, you basically would make more back than you originally put in, and then you'd be able to hold the rest of your profitable position. You get your initial investment back and you leave everything to ride to the upside. So this would definitely be one of my first price targets in the market. Second price target would be, as I said, the top range of this weekly time frame. When we come to this weekly time frame, what I'm really looking to sell is in this top 25% region. So really my second target of this overall Algorand would be roughly at this 618 level. If we look at our current price point from this to the 618 level, that's 1800% away. That's a 20x from our current price. So an absolutely massive gain in the market. Obviously, with this particular trade, you'd need to be risking a fair bit of amount, because when we scroll in, even if we look and we take a risk just below this low through here, that's already 15% risk. We would probably need to take somewhere around a 30% risk on this potential trade. We're looking to risk 30%, but the gain potential is basically 900%. So we're getting a 30-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Even if this only has a 10% chance of occurrence, if you were to plug this into your trader's equation, which I teach in my trading course, my trading masterclass, then you would know that we still have a positively trader's equation, even if this trade only has a 10% chance of occurring. The reason being is because of our risk to reward. Risk to reward, probability of trade, you add that into your trader's equation and you'll find if you have that positive trader's expectancy. So overall, Algorand is not just ready right yet to actually be purchasing, but we are in this bottom range, overall looking to buy in the bottom 25%, then looking to sell in this top 25%. Overall, Algorand isn't just quite ready, but make sure to stay tuned, as I'll tell you as soon as Algorand is ready and the long-term trend has finally pushed to the upside. Make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification to continue watching my trading videos. Make sure to check out my trading masterclass in the video description right now. And if you'd like to continue watching my YouTube videos for free, click on the video that's on your screen right now.